my question to you now is, what's next, bro? You're number one in North America, left hand 220 already. So, what do we do now? Do we go international? Are you gonna? Is that the plan?
Um, well, that's a good question, Paul. I think my goal right now is, I think I'd like to get I want to try to get a shot at Pavlo Derbandayev again. He's number one in the 231 class in the U.S. rankings.
Yeah,
So
he's a American arm fighter. Is number one left hand. Pavlo Durban Yanyev. He's actually pulling this weekend, guys. Definitely check it out. It's going to be on my channel, live feed. It's going down in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I got the Grand Slam arm wrestling event. Pablo is going to be pulling the number one arm in Australia, Lachlan Adair. I'm expecting a war. Both of these guys are around the same size, around 240, 250. Both of them look like they could go on a bodybuilding stage, got abs and everything. Pretty crazy. So Pavlo is no joke. And yeah, that bro, that is definitely stepping it up. You're going up to the next weight class up. And that competition, bro, Pavlo is that's a serious competitor. Pablo also just beat the GOAT, Jon Breda, left hand. You know, he didn't win right hand, but he did beat him left hand, and it was very dominating. So that's definitely a mountain for you to climb, brother.
yeah. Pablo's a bad dude, and a lot of people keep forgetting this for some reason, but pretty sure I'm the last person that's beat Pablo legitimately left-handed. I beat him in a hook and a top roll. This was, I think, 2 years ago in Arkansas at Michael Todd's event, and yeah, fresh on fresh, first match of the tournament. Top got him in the strap, top rolled him in the finals. He beat me once when I tried to top roll him, so then I was like, screw it, let's bang inside. So I went inside, and he let himself get a little bit stretched out, and I pinned him. So,
Wow.
but that was a day, like, we both showed up to this event, and I don't think either one of us knew we were going to be there. Right? So it's like me, I think I decided to go. I got up off the couch and decided to go do that, like, on a Wednesday, and the tournament was that Saturday. Like I think I was a week into training for Ron Bath. Yeah, it was 2 years ago, I think. Yeah. So, I mean, and Pavlo, he was very light. I think he was like 225 at the time. So I don't think me and Pavlo have realistically ever pulled at what I'd call our peak training. So, and that's what I want to do. I want us to be, both at our strongest, and I want to see, who the man is.
And let me ask you, John, what weight would that be at? Where would you want that weight cap to be?
231.
Yeah. Oh, so he's really gonna have to get down, because I just literally 20 minutes before our interview, I just did an interview with Pablo for our event coming up this weekend. He's at the biggest he's ever been. He's at 247 today. So
Yeah, yeah. That's what I heard. And, so, I mean, I prefer it to be at 231, right? But regardless, if I beat Pablo at heavier weight, that's fine too. I mean, no big deal. I mean, I'm going to weigh what I'm going to weigh. I mean, yeah, but if he's going to weigh what he wants, then, well, I'll pack on the weight too. No problem. But either way it goes, I'd prefer it to be 231 just to make it legitimate. You know what I mean?
Make this an official call out to Pavlo right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, Pavlo. I mean, let's see who the man is in our weight class. Let's go get it done.
So he's calling you out. He wants it in he said 231.
Yes.
In the 231 class, but he is open for negotiations, because we know Pavlo's been eating a lot lately, and he's up at 247. So are you going to be watching this weekend coming up in Tulsa, Oklahoma? Because we know that Pablo's pulling Lachlan Adair. So you're going to be taking a look at that and doing your homework?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited for that match. I want to see, I kind of know, I think I know how that's going to go. I mean, I'd be surprised if it goes negative for Pavlo. But yeah, no, I'm definitely interested. I'll definitely be watching.
What do you think of Lachlan Adair? I mean, there's not that much out there with his left hand.
Yeah.
But we all know with the right hand, Lachlan just won the over the top in Australia, which he just won 10K. He just went against that big guy, that New Zealand guy with the tattoos on his face, looks like a superhero villain. I think they call him Mai Tewenga. And I'm butchering that up, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah. That dude looks intimidating shit, man.
Yeah,
no.
When he got up against Lachlan at that final table, in my head I was like, "Oh man, Lachlan, you just met your match, bro. You not. I don't think you're gonna win this one." And then yeah, Lachlan won, bro. Which I was like, "Holy shit!"
Have you seen the dude benching?
Say it again.
Have you seen that dude's bench press?
No. What is he benching?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's like 6 plates, like for reps.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that
I
dude's.
mean, I believe it, bro. I mean, look
Yeah,
at him.
yeah. That dude's a freak. But yeah, no. Lachlan is. I mean, what is there? There's not a whole lot to say. I mean, yeah, he's the strongest in Australia. And what he did to him, that Matai guy or whatever. I don't even know his name, but whatever. That guy from over there. Yeah, it was impressive. Yeah, I mean, we know Lachlan's the best in Australia, but I mean, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, Todd. I mean, Todd's the best, I think, pound for pound that we have, and yeah, I mean it's a hard gauge. So I am. There's a lot of question marks there still, and I think this will be definitely a better way of answering that question because Pavlo is probably, in our weight class. So I think it'd be Marcio, number one, like legitimately somewhere between 220 and 242. I'm saying Marcio, and then Pavlo, and then me. So me and Pavlo are like right there, and then it's Marcio. So yeah, I think it'd be a good gauge for Lachlan. See where he's at.
And then the other match that I set for the main event was Lachlan Adair versus Austin Jaggers. And we all know that Austin just won the Arnold's right hand and beating Don Underwood. And I think there was a couple other heavy hitters in that one. So Austin's been making a tear himself. He also was just in Canada recently and pulled Evan Burgone left hand and did very well. And he got the win that day also. So yeah, I'm bringing Lachlan in, and we're trying to size up Lachlan. We're trying to get a good gauge of where he is, both hands, right hand and left. Because just like you said, we couldn't gain much from pulling Toddzilla. We all know Toddzilla is one of the strongest men on the planet.
Oh yeah.
He's been in 20 some years, and Lachlan only being in a little over 5 years. We didn't gain much intel, but after this weekend, I think we're gonna have a better idea of where both arms land for Lachlan.
Yeah, no, absolutely, I agree. You said Austin. He's pulling Austin Jaggers right-handed, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that one I think will be. I think that one will be more interesting. Austin's looking, yeah, like you said, he's looking really strong. Doing some very interesting things. Like I know he's been in and out of the sport. He just, he's always been a force, if you want to call it. But yeah, he just came out of nowhere and just started like whooping dudes. So yeah, no, that'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
What's real interesting is he's got a 40-50 pound weight difference over Lachlan, where he's got the advantage. So that's also, I feel like it's going to play a big factor in things. So we'll see how it all unfolds.
Yeah, I agree for sure. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Hell yeah, bro. So is there anything else you'd like to say before we call it a night, brother?
Yeah. So to all my children out there, I love you. My children, I mean, everyone that's been put down by this hand, and sleep tight. And if you need daddy, just give me a call.